Hi, I want to talk to you a little bit about how you can find the right practice depending on your age and your personality and really what you're looking for, because there's a lot of yoga out there and sometimes there's not so much guidance about what is going to be the best practice for you, because yoga, universally it can help anyone and everyone, but within that it needs to suit the individual. So I'm going to just give you a couple of really broad principles that may help you as you try and find the yoga that's going to be best for you. So the underlying principle of all yoga practices is that the practice itself should support you to do your dharma. If you're not familiar with that word dharma, what that means is your role in life. And so from a yoga's point of view, your role in life when you're, say, 15, is your role in life primarily is to be a student, as opposed to when you're 70, your role in life is to be an elder. It's to be introspective and to be withdrawing from the world. Your role in life when you're, say, in your 40s is about what they'd call being a householder. Basically getting out there in the world, having a job, and most likely raising a family. So when yoga looks at life cycles in that way, broadly speaking, for your yoga practice, it puts your life into three kind of age brackets. And there's a bracket when you're sort of under 24, and that's sort of a childhood, no, under 21 it is, sorry. And then there's that middle life phase, and then there's that phase sort of anywhere from 55 upwards. And the interesting thing is, for us in menopause, most of us we're transitioning between that mid phase of life into the next stage. So we're in a transition phase. What that means for your yoga practice is, when you're in your younger phase, which we've long passed, the balance in your yoga practice should be 4 parts of it are meant to be asana, that's the physical part. 2 parts of it are meant to be pranayama, which is the breathing part, and 1 part of it is meant to be meditation. So basically speaking, a very physical practice with a little bit of breathing and a tiny bit of meditation at the end. When you get to the other end, the last phase of your life, the whole thing is completely turned on its head. So it's the absolute opposite. So when you're older in life, you're only meant to be doing 1 part of your practice. 1 part is meant to be asana. 2 parts stay pranayama, and then 4 parts of it are meant to be dhyana, or meditation, introspection. So what I'm trying to point out to you there is that in menopause we are moving away from the stage in life, in your practice, that's physical based, and we're moving towards the stage where your practice has become far more introverted and is focused far more on those inner practices of pranayama and dhyana, meditation. So when you go looking for a practice, or even if you have one now, if you are doing 55 minutes of asana with a 5-minute shavasana, lie down at the end, it may well not be the best practice for you. Just saying. The other thing to think about when you're looking for a practice to see if it suits you is to have some awareness by this stage in life, some self-knowledge really, to see what type of yoga is going to fulfill you and serve you. It's not all about hatha yoga. Hatha yoga is amazing, and it's one of my primary practices. I love it. And that's if you have the desire to move your body physically, to be in that, using your body as your tool. You can, however, explore Bhakti Yoga, which is the yoga of devotion, and that's based around chanting and ritual a lot and prayer. There is also another branch of yoga, Jnana Yoga, which is far more about the scholarly side of yoga. So again, it's not all about people doing postures. So allow yourself to entertain the idea that there's more than one type of yoga for you to look at. So I hope in some ways that's helpful for you in your search for finding the ideal practice. Namaste.